Hello again, Reggie Moon with Eclipse, USA Realty. Call me anytime, 404 Eclipse. Today I'm talking about what we call in our industry an at or above market. What that means is most list prices versus sell prices, there's a little bit of a difference. You list it for 100, you'll get a contract for 102, 103, $4,000, $5,000. People are offering either at the list price or above. A couple things to know, and how does that impact you as a buyer and a seller? As a buyer, you need to understand the days of getting houses for 70 and 75% of the list price are long gone, thank goodness. That was in a declining market, which was a result of the biggest real estate crash in world history. So thank goodness those days are gone. But if you're a buyer that thinks you can still get a house based on what was going on 5, 6, 7 years ago, those days are over. All you have to do to get confirmation is to get your local agent, hopefully it's somebody with Eclipse, to get your local agent to tell you and explain to you, look, you want to buy in this zip code, you want to buy in this school district. Let me show you the last 10 houses that sold, and I'll show you what they were listed for. And almost every situation they sold for a little bit higher than the list price. So that you as a seller are also impacted by that. People say, well, how would that impact me? I'm the seller if I'm in an at or above market. Good question. If your house is only worth $280,000, if you list it for $300,000, nobody's going to call. Nobody's going to show it. An agent and a buyer look at that price and say, wow, $300,000, there's no way it's going to appraise for that. It's not going to appraise for $300,000. I'm willing to pay as a buyer. A buyer may say this when they're looking at a listing. I'm willing to pay at or above, but there's no way that one's going to sell for $300,000. It's worth $280,000, $285,000, $275,000. So you as a seller, you need to know that we're in the same marketplace. You cannot list your house another $20,000, $30,000 above what it's going to sell for, what it's going to appraise for, what the contract price is going to be. So you as a seller need to be equally aware that we're in an at or above market. You cannot list your house 20, 30, 40,000 above. And I hear this a lot. Well, you can always go down, list it high and give them some room. Sure you can. You can go down some, but most buyers and most buyers agents know, you know what, this guy is stuck on 300. We're not going to get him down to real life. We're not going to get him down to 275, 280. So let's don't even go look at that house. So an at or above market impacts buyers and sellers. It's very important that both buyers and sellers and their agents know that that's the market we're in. And listen, it took a long time to get here. It took a very long time for the marketplace to shift like this. It's not going to change overnight. It's not going to change because you're writing a great offer, or you've got a great lender, or you've got a large down payment or a lot of earnest money. You're still in that market. You're still in the market where people are paying at or above the list. And if you're not willing to pay that, the seller knows, hey, this marketplace has a lot of buyers and not very many sellers. So even though this particular buyer is not going to sing the song of at or above, I'll just wait. And most of the time, the wait is well worth it because there are way more buyers in this market than there are sellers. Call me anytime. It's Reggie Moon, Eclipse USA Realty, 404 Eclipse. Thanks.